am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster-Kujin Cosplay, and tonight we are watching with you guys The Leftovers, episode 7.
Yes, what happened last episode?
Oh gosh, last episode it was guest, right?
Yes, guest.
Well, Nora received a $1,000 hug from Wayne, and it worked.
We're still wondering what the hell is wrong with Wayne. Like, is he actually... Well, the way we saw it, it could go both ways. Like, either he's actually doing something when he's hugging them, or it's just that he's giving them a shoulder to cry on. He's literally giving them release of their emotions, which is something that they don't allow themselves to do.
It's like he's able to understand someone to a deeper level.
Yeah.
And without any judgment, without any criticize on them, let them be themselves and let the emotion go through him or something.
But it's still
weird.
It's still weird when you know that there is something deeper going on here. Because I mean, he did say that he saw his death and it was coming. Like we know there is a special thing that's gonna happen soon. We just don't know what it is yet. So there's that. Speaking of Nora, though, her episode, like this entire family, her and her brother, both their episodes were like the best so far. Like I'm enjoying this family. It's so sad when you see her. You know, she lost everyone, and she's surrounded by people who keep basically without knowing who she was, because she kind of lost her identity this episode. Like she lost the badge, so she's surrounded by these people who are saying like, what should I do? Like how many times can I say I'm sorry that you lost your family? At one point you got to move on. Like at one point I don't care anymore. And she's just sitting there, and she's part of the people that lost everyone, and she's like, how should she react to this? Like it's true that loving your friends, your families, even though they disappeared, it doesn't mean you don't love them anymore if you decide to keep on living and moving on. But in a situation like in The Leftovers, it's hard to do anything after because you don't know what happened. So you're always gonna wonder what next, you know? Are they gonna come back? Or are they suffering?
Nothing next. That's what it is. Nothing.
Yeah, kinda. Anyway, so last episode was very good. Now this episode, I don't know who it's gonna be about. Like I can't tell anything from the thumbnail. So let's move on. Watch what happens.
It's like pinball.
And see if we can get a little information maybe about Wayne and what's his deal.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if we're going to get answers yet, but I'm still, you know, wondering stuff about the story. So let's see if we get answers. All right?
Why does he want Asian woman being pregnant with his child?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's watch it.
Yeah. They use her face as a propaganda?
I think, yeah. Well, we did say that no one cares what happened to her in the town, so...
On October 14th, 2011, Paul Glowski was forced inside this conveyance against his will in a childish prank and was never seen or heard from again. Nor heard from again. Now I honor the mystery of his loss by repeating his suffering and embracing the great darkness.
So someone disappeared while he went inside.
Yeah.
Be safe. See you on the other side, Garvey.
And she disappeared.
This is sick.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get me out of here!
Oh fudge! Oh fuck!
What happened?
Get me out of here!
Oh my god, you need to calm down, please!
Like a breath, and she's panicking. Shit. Ooh. Her grandpa! Right? What is he doing here?
I'll tell your dad you saw me.
He escaped?
You never know.
Who was that? My grandpa.
My grandpa. Damn.
Okay.
That's why you don't do shit like that.
It's so dangerous. And I mean, kids, you know, when something like that happens, everyone panics. You know, when I got my finger cut, that's what happened. Like, no one was actually taking care of the situation. They were just running around screaming. So,
Bring me tissue. Bring me a tissue. Bring me a freaking tissue.
we don't have tissue, then bring me a leaf. Finally.
Hello? Wayne? Who's this? It's Tom.
Tom! Of course it is, I know that. I called you. Oh, great, just great,
It's
Tom.
forgetting stuff.
Is Christine with you right now?
No, I'm at a pharmacy, so...
How much is left? What? The money that I gave you, how much is left?
About 6,000.
Fuck. You need to take half of it. That's 3. You need to put it in an envelope and take that envelope and you seal it very securely under the mailbox on Harper and 15th.
I don't like the way you talk. I really don't like that character, guys.
He's too weird. Like, what's going on?
Hey. What's up?
Just ask him. What did Grandpa do?
Oh, answers maybe. We wonder too.
He ran naked in the neighborhood.
And that's why he's in that hospital?
Yes.
Well, he's not anymore.
A couple years ago, our former chief started exhibiting some erratic behavior.
Erratic. He burned down the fucking library.
Following which, he voluntarily remanded himself to a secure psychiatric facility, which he's just walked out of.
He burned down the
Yeah,
library?
he did what he wants.
Yeah.
How do you do this when it's your dad, you know?
I don't know how you can do that. Personally, I really don't.
I'm gonna have to come in there and take a look around.
Fuck you, Kevin. I haven't talked to your father in a month.
Will you call me if he comes here?
He's not coming to me, Kevin. He's coming to you.
But we know that he's not technically crazy. Like, what he's been hearing, it's literally, like, related to what's been happening.
Yeah, it is. The dogs again.
Come on, Chief. I got one trapped.
Dad. Tommy.
No, we don't even.
No, he's not there. He fell asleep?
Oh, shoot.
Oh! I know what happened.
Oh, shit. You think you know what happened?
Yeah.
To who? To his dad?
Well, I don't know if I'm right, but
What happened? What do you think happened?
I think that due to a mad dog, they lose someone. Like I don't know. Yeah.
It almost looks like human bite though.
Yeah.
Did you find him?
Yeah, that's not his dog too.
Grandpa, did you find him?
No.
He wants to see who gets the money. He doesn't have much answers either. Like, he's just like us.
Yeah.
We need some meat. You got meat?
Why are you drugging the dog?
Because he won't. She's just trying to help. What the fuck do you think?
Oh. Whoopsie. We're up here. Oh my god.
When did you call him?
Before I let you in.
Good girl.
Having
Well,
to
he
arrest
attacked
you.
one of his men.
Yeah, that's it. He knows that his son is doing what he has to do. And I don't think he enjoys this situation any more than he does. But he understands it more because of the voices. It's true though that he did beat to death like almost one of his guys.
You're not gonna ask me, are you?
Ask you what?
Why I busted out. Maybe it's exactly what you need.
The fuck does that even mean?
Stop!
Damn! The fuck! Jesus fucking Christ.
Lost money since then, 14. Oh, was it one of the guys that looked over Wayne last episode? Or he doesn't look like him, right?
It's not the same guy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna follow up to know where Wayne's is.
Well, I mean, he wants answers.
I want to.
For real, like, he's been taking care of the girl and they've been just laying low, but they have no answers.
Who the fuck are you?
Wayne! I know you're in here, Wayne!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa, take it easy.
He's just
basically another
you.
He's
How
another
does he know
him.
about Wayne?
I just wanted to talk to him. Why? Because I have one too. What? Of what?
The pregnant one.
One of her.
Girl, you're too gullible. Seriously.
Like,
What does he want?
like Eve went with the first one because she was the chosen one and stuff, but then he found another one and he doesn't really care. Like, I don't.
She's maybe just as much pregnant as the other ones. They're both being pregnant from the same time.
True.
How many others do you think he's got? Doesn't matter.
What is she gonna do?
Something drastic.
Like, suddenly you realize that you are not special in any way. Like, you've been
I
played.
think all the Asian women were pregnant at the ranch.
He's gotta have a plan.
There's no fucking plan, dude.
Jesus Christ!
He promised me. He's the one. He's the only one. He's the bridge.
The bridge. He did mention that.
Yeah, I mentioned that too for Christine's baby and for her baby. How
But
many
the bridge-
How many bridge does he need?
The bridge to what? Like, he's taking many
Oh,
chances.
he's wounded.
Yeah, you saw. You didn't see, but he is. Bridge to the others, bridge to the ones that went missing, bridge to the other side. Everyone gets hurt on the head.
Just like his father.
Couldn't find it in the library, so I had to go to some asshole in Kubota to sell some. May 1972. They were very specific. It had to be this one. You need to accept it.
Dad, what does that even mean?
What I hear, what they say, it is the goddamn truth.
What are they saying?
You left me. You left me when I needed you. Now you want to infect me with whatever it is you got.
You don't want it? You don't want what I have? Then I relieve you of it.
Sit down.
I relieve you.
Dad, calm down.
Go back to fucking sleep.
Okay.
It's pretty strong. It is heartbreaking to know that it's his dad. And I mean, if he is actually right, like if he is truly telling the truth about everything and there is something to see here, which is probably is, it's gonna break him to know that he's been right and treated this way for so long.
I'm not gonna let you off that easy, son.
Who are they? Who are they? Oh, that's Nora.
Yeah.
Hi.
And a little more, but still, support.
Well, that's the best support you can give him right now.
I think he feels like she might understand him a little. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, both of them are broken, and through their brokenness, they can help each other out.
Mm-hmm. You ask for it.
So? Oh, I mean, after what happened to her, like, a couple episodes ago, she's truly trying to disconnect from her life. Because hanging on to that life is what almost killed her 2 episodes when Gladys died.
When we find time to get together, so.
You'd like her, yeah.
She bought it too.
What is this?
I ordered it for Grandpa.
He told you to order this.
No, he dropped a piece of paper. What's your problem?
I don't have a fucking problem.
What the fuck, Dad?
Yeah, what the fuck, Dad?
He's gonna look in it.
I wonder what's inside though.
He's been asking way too many questions. He's been seeing way too many things not to wonder, at least. But I mean, looking means he's buying into this.
So?
He's done.
Yes! I wait for that moment way too long. She's not there.
Oh!
Christine?
She had the baby! But it's way too early though. Or not.
That's a girl.
She was supposed to have a son?
Looking at her face, I think that it was supposed to be a boy. She doesn't look happy, that's for sure. But I mean, she did also have to give birth alone in a very dirty tub. Wait, but seriously, like, he said 8 months. Pretty big baby for 8 months,
Yeah.
pregnancy. Anyway, it's probably just movie magic, but... Still, it's funny, now he's finally ready to let go of Wayne, and then he gets reminded that there is something going on here with the baby that's out, and it's a reminder, so like, he's not free of Wayne just yet.
The bridge. For what?
I don't know. Like, this is still very confusing, but Wayne is a manipulator. Like, he doesn't say to them
He's
that...
a cult leader.
Yeah, he hasn't been saying to them the truth. He doesn't tell them that he's been, having sex with other girls. Like, he's just saying, you're the chosen one. You're the best. You're the one that's gonna lead us to wherever the bridge leads with the baby. So... he doesn't care about who he brings into this either. Like, he doesn't care about manipulating the guys that take care of the women. But he's pretty sure he's gonna die, so I don't know what he's seen and what he's waiting for, but his character is the most mysterious one out of all of them. Even, like, the GR we can understand, but...
Kinda. We know nothing about him what he wants to do.
Still. So yeah, now we know that the dad is... We already knew that the dad was hearing stuff and that this stuff was probably not real crazy things.
When he mentioned the guy was shooting dogs.
Yes, exactly. So what he's been hearing is true. And his son, like, he's been seeing stuff too. He's been going through some things. And it's just enough for him not to brush to the side completely what his dad has been saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's still very sad, though, to know that he's trying to get by without turning into his dad, which he believes is crazy because of what happened and because of what people are saying and stuff. But he's feeling himself fall into that same path, and it's scaring him. And I mean, he did laugh about it with Nora, but I mean, these two together, after everything that happened to them, after all the bullshit, this is the only thing that they have left, each other, and just laugh with them because of all the bullshit, you know? It's like after so many hardships, when you've got another bad luck that's happening, you just laugh at this point because you've been expecting it. And I mean, what's new?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. But it's still very sad to know that he might be starting to believe his dad a little bit, that there is something more happening here, but he cannot say it, because saying it would mean that he's actually...
He can put his finger on it, yeah.
No, but I mean, like I said, he's curious about the book and the magazine
what
and
about
stuff.
the magazine?
I don't know.
National Geography.
And it's an old one, too.
It's like, on the cover, you see people trying to restrain a white black bear.
I don't know. We'll find out eventually because he's going to look into it. That's the thing. Like, him looking into the magazine would be like saying, okay, I believe you enough to research this. Yeah. And he cannot even do this. So he's like fighting with himself. There's a part of himself that wants to believe that this is true because he's been having the visions and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's his dad. Like, how crazy is it that you need to arrest your dad and treat him like a crazy person? This is very, very sad. And I mean, in a world where you already lost everyone and your wife is gone, your son is gone, you only have your daughter and the relationship is not that good, then you lose your dad too. He's not in a good place. But still, so yeah, there's a part of you that wants to believe this is true, and the other part of you that's trying to say no. I mean, you believing in this bullshit means that you're going crazy too, and you cannot afford this. So for him to just look at it, try to see if it's true, it's like acknowledging that his dad is right. So he's kind of stuck. The dog appearing and him not remembering getting the dog, I think it's just reason enough for him to look into this because something is happening to him. And if he's going crazy, at least he wants to be able to say, you know, pull the brake on it, pull the plug on me right now. Like, bring me into the hospital because I don't want to turn into my dad. And if his dad is right, well, what's the wrong in learning the truth, you know?
Yeah. What I tried to say earlier when we were about the crazy wild dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I have the hunch that something happened in the past about a dog who went mad. And it has something to do directly with his family. Like maybe he had another child and the child had been bitten by the wild dog or something.
I think it's a bit far-fetched at this point in the season.
Who knows?
Because, I mean, it could be a metaphor for something else. We know that they've been mentioning people going crazy. Like, I think maybe the dogs could represent the people around them. Like, the people that lost their minds because of all the things that happened. They did say that the dogs... It's a urban legend. Like, it's not actually true, but they did say that the dogs saw this happening. Like, they saw what happened, and they went mad. They went rabid. So... And I've been at actually comparing them to the people that were left behind because this is... technically what's happening to them, like slowly because of all the things that they're keeping inside, they're turning crazy, like they're turning rabid too. And when that anger is let out, the consequences are dire. Like, this is bad. So, and we've seen it, like when they killed Gladys, that was pretty rabid. Or all the fights, like first episode, we see the photo on the computer side, that's what made me think of that. But first episode, when they had their signs that says stop wasting your breath, and people just went mad and started hitting them. Yeah. This is them turning into the dogs. And then after that, I mean, in this vision, in this episode, he mentioned like shooting the dogs again, and then he looked at the truck, and who was in the truck? Not the dogs, but actual people from the GR. So I'm like, this is all connected. It's just that we are missing one key thing. Yeah. We'll find out as they figure it out too, because I mean they are just as lost as we are.
Oh my god, we're so lost.
One thing that happened in this episode I'm really happy about is that, well, two things actually. One, the son let go of Wayne.
Thanks the gods.
So he might take her to his dad. Like he might look for help next episode. So this is good. And the dad actually gave something to his son that might help us and him understand what's going on. So this is good. This is
National
nice.
Geography magazine.
I don't know what he's gonna find in there, but I mean an article maybe.
Coupons.
I don't know.
Old
Coupons. Anyway, we'll figure this out. Let's move on to the next episode.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So go down and subscribe. And if you don't, the next one should be up next Thursday?
Next week.
Next week. But Thursday or Friday?
No. It's Friday.
Next Friday, guys. So see you in a week, guys.
Bye.